The Mariana Trench, the deepest abyss on Earth. Today we will travel through this unknown world, and you are very welcome to By Mundo. The Mariana Trench is one of the most mysterious and inhospitable places on our planet. Located in the Pacific Ocean, east of the Mariana Islands, on the convergent boundary between the Philippine tectonic plates. Geologically, the Mariana Trench is the geomorphological result of a subduction zone. This means that the movement of one plate moves underneath another. It represents the greatest known ocean depth, reaching around 11,000 m. To give you an idea, Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world, is 8,848 m above sea level. This means that an entire mountain could fit inside the Mariana Trench, and there would still be a few kilometers of water left over. On this journey, we need to start from the beginning: formation and characteristics. The formation of the Mariana Trench is related to plate tectonics, that is, the movements of the Earth's crust. In this location, the Pacific tectonic plate is being subducted, that is, inserted beneath the Philippine plate. This geological process gives rise to deep oceanic trenches. Extreme pressure rise to deep oceanic trenches, such as the Mariana Trench. Extreme pressure: the pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is equivalent to about 1,000 times the atmospheric pressure at sea level. For example, if the pressure here on Earth were the same as in the Mariana Trench, the atmosphere would be so dense that light would have difficulty penetrating, making the planet dark and cold. Water, essential for life, would probably evaporate or turn into ice under this pressure. Low temperature: the temperatures in the trench are very low, close to 0 degrees Celsius. Total darkness. Sunlight does not penetrate these depths, making the environment completely dark. Extreme life: despite the extreme conditions, several species of microorganisms and some larger creatures, such as fish and shrimp, have been found in the Mariana Trench. These creatures have unique adaptations to survive in such a hostile environment, so if we brought these creatures to shallower waters, they probably would not survive for long. Local human exploration has always attracted the attention of explorers and scientists. On January 23, 1960, the Trieste baitescaf, crewed by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, carried out the first manned expedition to the deepest point of the trench, the Challenger Deep, being stamped in history as the first humans to go so deep into the oceans. On the only occasion that humans have been to the deepest point on the globe, there was no way to take photographs, since the baitescaf windows were reduced to the size of coins to better resist the pressure. For this reason, there are no visual records of the event. Trieste is a deep-diving research vessel designed by Switzerland and built by Italy in 1960, and became the first manned vessel to reach the bottom of the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth's seabed. The mission was the final objective of Project Necton, a series of dives conducted by the United States Navy in the Pacific Ocean near Grenada. The vessel was piloted by Swiss oceanographer Jacques Piccard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Dom Walsh. They reached a depth of about 10,916 meters, 35,814 feet. Limits of human technology in exploring the Mariana Trench. Exploration of the trench poses immense technological challenges. The extreme conditions of pressure, temperature, and darkness create a hostile environment that requires highly specialized and robust equipment, which is naturally very expensive. Risk to humans. Conditions are dangerous for human divers, making manned missions extremely risky. As technology advances, new forms of exploration are being used, such as autonomous underwater vehicles, AUVs. These vehicles can explore hard-to-reach areas and collect data for long periods. Remotely operated sensors, ROVs, are remotely controlled by operators on the surface and can perform complex tasks, such as collecting samples. Mapping 3D using high-resolution sonar, it allows the creation of detailed maps of the seabed. Genetic analysis. The analysis of DNA from organisms collected in the trench helps to understand biodiversity and adaptation to life in extreme environments. Today, the trenches are a window into the interior of the Earth. The Mariana Trench is more than just the deepest point in the oceans. It is a natural laboratory that offers us valuable sights on the geology of the Earth. By studying this region, scientists can unravel mysteries about the formation of the oceans, the movement of tectonic plates, and the processes that shape our planet. With this data in hand, Scholars can predict in advance the earthquakes and tsunamis that devastate many countries, causing enormous damage and taking lives in these places. In addition, some researchers believe that hydrothermal vents found in subduction zones, such as the Mariana Trench, may have been the birthplace of life on Earth. By studying these extreme environments, scientists can gain clues about the origin and evolution of life on our planet. Microbial life. It is very likely that there are unique and exclusive microorganisms in the depths of the Mariana Trench. The extreme conditions and lack of nutrients create such a distinct environment that the life present there has probably developed unique genetic and metabolic adaptations to survive in such a situation. These living beings are called extremophiles. The microorganisms that inhabit extreme environments are called extremophiles. By studying these organisms, the limits of life can be uncovered, and understanding how living beings can adapt to conditions that were previously thought to be uninhabitable adaptations for the survival of these unstoppable beings. To survive in the depths, microorganisms have developed several adaptations, such as special cell membranes. The cell membranes of these organisms are more resistant and flexible, allowing them to survive high pressure. Thermostable enzymes. The enzymes of these organisms are capable of functioning at high temperatures and pressures. Unique metabolism. Many of these microorganisms have unique metabolisms that allow them to obtain energy from inorganic chemical compounds, such as hydrogen and methane. Symbiosis. Some microorganisms can form symbiotic relationships with other organisms, which allows them to share resources and survive in a crazy environment. Symbiosis is the interaction between two species that live together in the trenches. There can also be a huge amount of valuable and rare minerals, with the possibility of gold and some diamond deposits. The possibility of finding natural resources and valuable minerals is also seen as a viable option by enthusiasts. But today, underwater mining is a very controversial topic. We will talk about it in another video. In addition to rare minerals, new chemical compounds, the hydrothermal vents present in this environment that release hot water rich in minerals may be the birthplace of new chemical compounds with unique properties, with applications in various areas, such as medicine and industry, and may revolutionize life on Earth or the health of human beings. Other possibilities are unique biomolecules. The organisms that inhabit this extreme environment can produce biomolecules with unique properties, such as enzymes that work at high temperatures and pressures that can be used in various processes. On March 25, 2012, filmmaker James Cameron descended alone to the bottom of the Mariana Trench in a scuba diving expedition as part of the PC diving expedition, reaching the incredible mark of 10,908 m. It took 7 years of work for the filmmaker to undertake in just 3 hours. The Mariana Trench, which will receive human presence for the first time in 1960, was filmed with high-resolution 3D cameras. Cameron also hoped, over the course of 6 hours at the bottom, to collect samples from a place less known to science than the surface of the planet Mars, a feat that will go down in history as the first human being there alone, at the greatest depth reached by man, and also the last visit by man to the deepest place on Earth. I'll stop here for now. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next video.